Okay, hello. Reasons for fear and discomfort in speaking a foreign language among students. So, discomfort in speaking a foreign language is a common situation among students nowadays. So, and this the fear of speaking and shyness, feeling uncomfortable, you can say the discomfort in learning a foreign language. All this is a big obstacle to learning language. According to this study, it depends on the speech among students in the university, and the students studying two foreign language, TFL, and business school, PS students were selected to conduct this survey. The survey involved 20 students, ungraduated students, and this data was analyzed to answer the following research questions. Do some students feel discomfort when speaking a foreign language during university studies? This first question. Second question is, what are the reasons for this discomfort? Third question, how does the discomfort affect desire to learn? The audience that will really benefit from this study, from this project, is the students. After all, students can become future specialists, and that's why it's better for them to overcome obstacles in the foreign language they are studying at the educational institution. Next is introduction part. Learning a foreign language is a modern tool that leads to many opportunities. However, learning a foreign language is not too easy for everyone. The main purpose of this research work is to find and out whether there is any discomfort in speaking a foreign language among TFL and the BS students, PS students, so of Sulaiman University and its reasons. Fear and discomfort in speaking a foreign language, and its effects. Fear and discomfort in speaking a foreign language is one of the biggest obstacles in learning foreign language. This situation occurs among students, and the feeling of fear, low self-esteem, anger, inactivity, lack of self-esteem, shyness in the classroom arises from these obstacles. Statement of the problem. The fear of discomfort in speaking a foreign language has a negative effect on the academic performance, self-esteem, and academic development of students studying TFL and the BS. It is very important for students to identify and understand the causes of discomfort in order to solve the problem and get rid of obstacle. Purpose of the study. The main purpose of this study is to identify the causes of discomfort and fear in speaking a foreign language among TFL and BS students, and to show students way to overcome this obstacle. The significance of the study. The significance of the study of to investigate the reasons for the discomfort and the fear of speaking a foreign language, students eliminate it. So this research paper focuses on the language accuracy of TFL and BS students. Discomfort in speaking a foreign language can have a negative effect on students' psychological condition, academic performance, self-confidence, emotional stability, and a general normal life. In summary, the purpose of this study is to determine the reasons and for TFL and the BS students' discomfort and the fear in speaking foreign language. This chapter provides important background information on this language learning barriers, and next is a problem statement was inducted that states the main purpose of this interest of this research article. Literature review. This chapter will provide a review of post literature on the discomfort and the fear of speaking a foreign language. The main direction of the research is intended for students to TFL and the specialty of Süleyman Demirel University. This literature review is based on identifying the causes of language difficulties among TEFL and US students, and the review will be based on specific relevant research. The main reason for fear and discomfort in speaking a foreign language are fear of making mistakes and self-doubt. Such students on TEFL and BS may feel uncomfortable speaking a foreign language of other people and worry about vocabulary and grammatical mistakes. So, such students are afraid to speak in public. They are afraid of being criticized by others. According to Horowitz, it was determined that among TFL and BS students, the fear of making mistakes and negative opinions of people is one of the most important factors that cause language accenting. And the next one is fear of being judged. Fear of being judged by others and feeling guilty. One of the reasons why some students in TFL and the BS are afraid of making a foreign language may be the fear of negative evaluation by teachers and native speakers or friends. They maybe lose motivation due to low self-esteem and then living up to expectations. So, and another reasons is lack of practice. Lack of practice is a negative impact on TFL and the students speaking confident in a foreign language. If the student doesn't practice, and the student may not be ready to speak a foreign language and may feel uncomfortable and afraid. So practice is important in reducing language fear and the accent. So next one is social and the culture factors. Social and the culture factors can also be a reason for the discomfort and the fear of speaking a foreign language. So, conceptual framework. This conceptual framework show the interrelationship of this aspect on their interaction and significance, including the discomfort or fear of speaking a foreign language, TFL and BS students. Based on this concept, the literature discuss the above the students based on the following research questions. Finally, it was found that the discomfort and the fear of speaking a foreign language among TFL and BS students depend on the different factors. Among them are factors such as social and the cultural factors, fear and evaluation by others, lack of practice, fear of making mistakes, and self-doubt. Okay, methodology. Many university studies may encounter language barriers in speaking a foreign language. However, because his estimate of his friends and the teachers, the students may try not to express this problem as much as possible. So, the main purpose of this chapter is to identify the reasons for this discomfort of TFL and the BS students, and the research design. In this research, the researcher used to qualitative method suitable for students. The survey was conducted among university students to investigate how often they feel uncomfortable and afraid of speaking a foreign language. Survey, we can find out how many students have their barrier and hear their personal stories. Data collection methods. A survey was choosing a qualitative methods of research, and in this survey, students can write their personal opinion their experiences and their current difficulties. And the survey is conducted anonymously, so that each student can give honest and open answers. And the survey is conducted with Google Form. Why I choose this site? Because the site may store response anonymously, and this site is very convenient to use. Student can answer without any problems by going through the link. And also you can see and the print the rate of results. Data analysis. In order to cover the majority of students and to answer the survey, students are given 3 days. And after the day, analysis will be done using the data during the same week. After seeing the results of the analysis, we can find out how many students have this obstacle in speaking a foreign language and what are the reasons. So, ethical considerations. Each student is individual. Each student is an individual, and since research work is conducted anonymously, the researcher cannot disclose personal information. The personal data of each student will be protected by the researcher. And to protect it, the researcher will be using protection feature of this survey method when the time allowed for completing the questionnaire and over the question immediately closes the access. Only the researcher can use and see survey results. Well, in summary, in conclusion, this section fully explained the research procedures and methods of the data storage. And my research method is based on this questionnaire. I will study in students, answer and analyze the results. Findings. In this chapter, I have presented the results findings of the survey in the discussion. The purpose of this chapter is to determine the cause of discomfort and the fear in speaking a foreign language and of students in the of two different specialties at the university. And this data was analyzed answer for following research questions. And the survey was conducted considered of 10 questions. Under this survey, there were both multiple choice questions and open-ended questions. The questionnaire was filled out by TFL and with students. 20 students participated in this survey. Here, first figure is about participant and their professions. Second, this is second figure. In summary, I would like to say that this chapter presents important information and such as results, charts, figures, and their factual informations. Taking these results into account, it is now possible to find what difficulties students face to speaking a foreign language and the general in the participants fully answered the questions asked in the survey. So the students were published. As a result of data collected in the previous chapter, answer to the question asked the survey were found. As noted in the conclusion section, this work was carried out through the site, and the student survey contained in the questions related to our topic. In this chapter, we will discuss the main data from the previous chapter and compare in other research. This data was analyzed to answer the following questions. First question is do some students feel discomfort when speaking a foreign language during university studies? So discomfort in speaking a foreign language can be caused by many conditions. According to the research, it depends on the speech among students at university. And second question is what are the reasons for this discomfort? Several factors contribute to students' discomfort and the fear of speaking a foreign language. Fear of making mistakes, lack of confidence, cultural differences, and the poor past experiences. And self-consciousness are among these cases. Third question. How does this discomfort affect the desire to learn? Fear and discomfort associated with speaking a foreign language can have negative impact on students' desire to learn. In summary, in this chapter, we have discussed previous results parts, having determined the reasons for student speech, and we understood that this and disorder are not related to the profession, so but to the person himself. Each question is individual and unique. So next is a conclusion. The previous discussion part we carried out through the site and surveys, and in this chapter we conclusion on major findings, and this teacher's major concern was